To switch things up, I'm dropping some major salon style secrets on how to achieve that Dominican Blowout silk press look on your KlNKY straight units. Yes, I'm giving the girls texture in today's video. We have quite a transformation, honey. You guys are gonna love it so much. When I tell you this unit is thick, luscious, and bomb, honey, just stay tuned for the sledge and we'll get right into it. Now, this unit is freshly co-washed and air dried, and when I say she is thick with 3 C's, okay? A QUE at the end, if you will. But I wanted to show the density, how it looks freshly washed, that pre-plucked hairline, the deep bleached knots. So the knots at the front appear to be like practically invisible, okay? You get 6 inches deep of parting space. And so one of the first things I wanted to do to kind of tame that volume, I'm giving that silky blowout look. So I'm starting with this silicone based heat protectant, and this sort of glides on the hair. It's going to add a nice sheen so the hair looks nourished as we move into the blow drying process. So make sure you get a nice even coat on the strands. And with high heat, I'm going in with my blow dryer with the comb attachment. I'm using the one with smaller teeth so that I can really work at detangling the hair, sort of de-stressing the kinks that are in this unit because it's highly textured, mimics 4C hair beautifully. So I'm just making sure to do the work. And we've reduced the volume. This is how she's looking afterwards. And this is the Kiss of Goddess unit. So honey, we're about to make her the goddess that she is meant to be. Now, you know I had to go to work, okay? Silk press tees, silk press mommy. I'm going in with my flat iron on 415 degrees, and I'm gonna create small to medium sized sections. So I'm, taking the time to create sections within the unit, and I like to do this so I get that super sleek look. Now, if you want a little bit more texture, maybe even a bit more volume, use a lower temperature on your flat iron, but the comb chase method is key. And you also want to take about 1 to 2 passes near the area that's closest to the wefts or the knots to make sure it looks as smooth as possible. This is indeed a 100% virgin human hair unit, so you can play it up, you can do your curls, you can swirl it out, but I wanted something very sleek, very everyday, very wearable. I'm thinking my corporate girls. I'm thinking those who want to, give a more feminine kind of dainty look, very natural to mimic, your own texture or to even blend with your natural hairline. You have so many different options with this. And this is 12 inches, and like I said, you have 6 inches of deep parting space, so you have a lot of room to play, especially towards the front. And honey, look at what we did. We transformed, okay? I took my time, I made those small sections, and they make such a difference. Look at the transformation. Just call me the KlNKY straight hair whisperer, because honey, she's speaking to me. Is she speaking to you? Okay, because we're having a full-blown conversation. So at this point, I wanted to take the hot comb and I want to start to pull the hair away from the lace front edge. This is really important for beginners who don't want to have that messy install. You want your hair to be in place as you position it. It makes all the difference. So if you're a beginner, this is definitely a great tip, and use those double prong clips to keep the hair contained and away from the face. The parting space, again, it's really natural looking, but I wanted to curve it out a little bit more and also go into tweeze it to widen it a bit. Okay, you don't want to make it too wide because you don't want to look like you're parting the Red Sea. Okay, this is gonna go on your head, all right? This is not an art project. So I'm being very careful, and again, this is Swiss lace, so you don't want to puncture it, so just be gentle. Now, this is where you need to take notes. Now, if you want that parting space to appear super sleek, no hump action in 2020, because we're trying to level up, trying to do things differently, use this attachment to direct the airflow from the blow dryer, and use a bristle brush to really slick that hair down and create a little bit of shine. And it's just the perfect way to make it appear as sleek as possible. I love doing this. You guys always comment when I do it. But you can see this unit is flat. Like, you can see that parting space is late, okay? With a T at the end, L-A-I-D-T. Now I'm just putting her on. We're gonna get her situated and make sure those ear tabs are sitting properly. Make adjustments before you put it on. I like to cut the ear tabs before I install the unit. So to install the unit, I'm going in with the Got To Be Freeze Spray, and I'm going to focus this right across the middle and front portion of the unit. I like to be very specific about where I place this, and I'm using a modest amount. Alonzo Arnold said you should be adhering the front or the middle portion of your unit and then go to the side. So you know I'm heeding his advice and using the cool setting on my blow dryer along with a rat tail comb to make sure that lace is, you know, adhered to the skin and it's exactly how I want it to lay. Again, that rat tail comb is going to be your friend. And with the Got To Be Glued spiking gel, this is the water resistant version. I'm going to take this duo and brush and apply the product right near the ear tabs. These are the trickiest parts of the install because ear tabs love to flip up, they love to tell a story, they love to make you clockable. So I like to take my time and apply, you know, a generous amount of the spiking glue and use that rat tail comb, and again allow the cool air from the blow dryer to help set it in place. Let me just give you a little tea. I did this entire video, but I broke my external hard drive, all 4 terabytes. Okay, so it's broken. I lost so much footage from just years. So your girl's in the process of recovering now, but you know what, we're moving along. Let's keep it positive. Again, you know I'm not one for the baby hairs. I'm trying to calm down, give you adult swoops. You know I'm 29, so I'm trying to stay in my lane. And we're just going to take a little bit of hair and this Condition 3-in-1 Maximum Hold Mousse, which is my favorite. It's like $4 at the beauty supply store. And I use this to just, you know, swoop, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's age appropriate and it works. Again, you could blend your natural hairline with this unit and it would honestly work perfectly. Now, Hergivenhair provides an elastic band with their orders. So use that elastic band and you want to place it right behind the edge of the lace. And I'm just going to let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then in the meantime, I'm taking that hot comb and just making sure to pull the hair away from the elastic band so it's neat and it lays flat and exactly how I want it to look. And then just with a little bit of freeze spray, I'm just going to take that, spray it on because I want a little bit of a flip over kind of method, very soft, very dainty. And I don't want to use too much of the freeze spray because I still want this hair to be bouncy and have movement. Stiff wear, okay? Not here. Now with some hair wax, this is the Flyaway Tamer. I'm going to take this and just apply it around the area near the part, which is super important, but you don't want to apply too much to make it appear like shiny or overly oily. So just be careful. And then I wanted to show you guys how I do that little swoop at the front, just very subtle, something very soft. And when you take that elastic band off and you get your life, honey. Now I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focused Foundation in Cocoa, and this changed the game for me. I love the color of this, and I'm going to follow up by using the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in Mocha, and this sets that foundation. I don't want the liquid to be moving about, and I like to apply the pressed powder more so along the hairline. And I'm just going to use a little bobby pin to slick that side of the hair back, just in case I want to put the hair behind the ear. But honey, okay, now I talked to Hergivenhair. I was like, the girls need a discount, especially with everything that's going on. I tried my best and they said to use the discount code PINK at checkout to get some money off. I'm looking out for you guys. This is definitely something that you can bookmark, put it on your wish list, come back to it when the time is perfect. But I love this slash. This hair looks super healthy and it's on point, okay, because I was feeling myself. So Hergivenhair, you did your thing. I'll have everything listed in the description box. Be sure to subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Kiki with me in the comments if you're feeling this look. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope I see you in the next one. Make sure you guys take care. Since I've been wearing this unit a lot, especially during workouts, I wanted to say that it does increase in volume or get a little bit poofy. So I wanted to give you guys true tea so you know exactly what you're getting into in case you're interested, but it still looks bomb nonetheless.